Greetings, my rare hunters. It is I, MariK. And welcome back to another episode of Knights of the Old Republic 2. I'm trying to play this like it's the Old Republic. 5 seconds in the video. Okay, am I the only one that just saw all the floating heads? That was fucking weird. Anyways, I was trying to play it like, you know, Old Republic 5 seconds into the video. Never mind. The moment's over. It's no longer hilarious.
That was some intense fighting. I'm glad we both.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. Alright, so we're done with this garbage shit-ass planet. I think we did all this shit. Yes. It appears as though we did. Oh, look! There's more of those assholes! Okay, there wasn't these assholes to begin with. They weren't here in the fucking game.
Observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities. Rebuttal.
How about you go fuck yourself? I am seriously tired of having to fight these things. But that's okay, because Adam has a lightsaber now, and we're ready to fuck you all up. Hey, nope, fight that one. No, fight the almost dead one.
Systems failing.
Freaking jeez. I like how he's a droid, but if I hit him, he still, you know, screams in agony.
Systems failing, Master.
Yeah, your systems aren't the only thing failing. Will you pick up the shit? Are you serious? Really? Didn't I just buy an HK shit? I did. I literally bought a processor from the droid guy. Son of a frig. Well, that was money well spent. Alright, we're kinda tired of being half dead. Let's heal a little bit. Alright. Don't know if I want to talk to you.
For yours.
Yeah, enough of that shit. How did you find me?
I felt you. Heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Okay, don't just go feeling or hearing me through the Force. That's weird. Who the hell sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
Okay, can you stop calling him my master? I'm sure he has a name, and it's starting to just come off as creepy. Where can I find this fool?
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Well, if he calls for you, can't you just call him back and find out where he's at? Does it not work that way? Either way, you're in no position to permit anything.
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
Kinda like you are? Oh, that was uncalled for. I will decide when I am ready, and I command you to bring me before him!
It is a choice that can be made by neither one of us. Do not be so quick to meet that which you do not understand. Use the time you have now to grow, to train, and to strengthen yourself.
I don't like this bitch telling me what to do. I don't like her attitude one freaking bit. Hello, what are you doing?
Yes, General?
How'd you lose your arm? That's a great conversation starter.
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
That seems a bit rash.
I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from MariK. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
That's not really half, that's like... what, 10% maybe? Where'd you pick up that remote?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
Can you build me one? I want a little flying ball of whatever that is.
I would, but then I wouldn't be the only one with a floating sphere following him around. And I kind of like that.
That is extremely selfish, but I appreciate that. I would do the same thing.
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with? Just
No.
working on the ship. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Well, because they weren't mechanics, they were friggin' miners. Let's upgrade our shit. Or let's not, because I don't have anything to put in it. Alright, we do have this stuff. The MariK crystal. Don't do that yet. I have to go talk to the old woman first. I think we need the Lam crystal. Once mined on the third moon of Arai, ancient Sith bombardment shattered much that remained. If they can be found, these crystals produce a clear, superior lightsaber beam. I like that shit. Alright, hold on, wait. Stop. There we go. See, now it does a lot more damage. And it's still pretty as shit. I need another one, though. I need two. I need one to go with the other lightsaber color. Hey! It's our broken droid that I now have an abundance of parts for. Let's finally fix him. There's a low hum from within the droid, and the sound of circuits sparking, restoring power throughout the droid systems. Great.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Yeah, I mean, I put you back together like an extremely complicated Lego set. You do look like a lot of droids that have attacked me, though.
Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
I agree, because these ones are a gross gray color and it's just bland and boring. But there's at least 4 now defunct versions of you in that galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Actually, smartass, there's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we have encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all.
Okay.
Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Really now?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
Oh, well, isn't that sweet? What happened to you?
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
I agree.
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
Probably leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Answer. Yes, Master.
Are you ready to serve me?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Great! HK-47 has joined your party. His few remaining assassination protocols allow him to do more damage to opponents with blasters and rifles. Alright, so can I ask him why he's hiding in the closet?
Query.
What the hell? HK, do you know what love is?
Answer. Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master. But I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.
That is actually the best definition of love I have ever heard.
Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot. And strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds.
That is a quite interesting way to view it.
Statement. Huh?
I just want to ask some questions.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst. Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
Okay, so he's a bit of a sadist. Why were you in the storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Perhaps. But how did you get scattered all over the galaxy?
Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
But wouldn't it be better to have the whole thing instead of just a piece? It's like cake. You don't want just a slice of cake. You want the whole damn cake to smash your face in. But yeah, it was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Statement. That is indeed unfortunate, Master. It is merely another thing my attacker will answer for. I would be most distressed if you were to shoot me, attack me, or dismember me in any way. I do not wish to repeat the experience.
Oh, don't worry, I don't plan to do that. Who was your previous master, though?
Answer. Master, ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed.
Uh-huh. We'll come back to this, I promise.
Statement.
You need to think about, the Sith hunting us.
Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These seem to favor stealth and assassination to achieve their ends.
Any idea where they might be coming from, at least?
Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War, and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to seize you by the throat. Twi'lek metaphor. Jonta bosi likita masisorinkada untamiasa grawino roto.
Yeah, well, Krek beetles are a lot smaller than our enemies.
Query. Master, excuse me. One thing I have noticed as we travel the galaxy, you seem to possess the ability to understand a variety of alien languages. Forgive me, but that does not seem in keeping with my assessment of your talents.
I picked up a sonic imprint sensor on Paragus. It doubles as a translator.
Query. May I see it?
No, you may not. Well, alright, fine.
Observation. This is indeed familiar. Indeed, it seems to be modeled after my vocabulator, with some modifications, of course. Curious. You say you obtained this device on Paragus?
Yep. Shortly before I destroyed the entire planet.
Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position for any HK units in the vicinity.
Can we use it to track them?
Confirmation. Yes, Master, I believe so. Of course, we would need to find 3 separate HK squads and use this device in order to target their base.
So we just have to wait then.
Answer. Master, the nature of the signal from the sonic imprint sensor is such that we must wait until it is signaled. It does not please me any more than it does you, but one of the primary traits of an assassin or assassin droid is patience.
Well, I am neither of those things, and patience is not something I possess. So I suppose we'll wait for now, though. Hopefully I didn't kill too many droids, and there'll still be enough squads to squat up and, find their shit. That is quite interesting, though. Let's go check on our apprentice, see how he's doing. Hello, apprentice.
Something up?
I wanted to teach you some of the forms I've learned.
Alright. But I tell you, I think you're carrying this teacher thing too far.
And I think it's necessary.
Got it. I'll be sure to make use of it.
Good.
Something up?
I have a few questions. No, I don't. Alright, let's go speak with the old woman and let's Let's get our crystal fixed up so we can put it in our lightsaber. Hello.
You have befriended the seer.
You mean the blind bitch?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself, and do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Okay, that's really crazy because, you know, according to canon, the exile is actually a female. So what would she be saying in that situation? I don't know. I don't remember. I've only played a female one time. Well, just because I saved her doesn't mean I was going to charge up the boarding ramp.
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her, or her loyalty.
Well, with the way she sees, she's not actually blind. She's as blind as you, and you don't have a problem seeing all the shit that I do. But she has ties to her master, and I intend to follow that bond to its source when the opportunity presents itself.
Then you are learning.
Atten said her planet was wiped out, that it was the only colony of her people.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
It seems strange a Force-sensitive world was obliterated.
You are right to trust your instincts. Something is wrong. It is only a matter of discovering what and why. If your instincts lead you to an answer, seek me out. Perhaps we will discuss more.
Well, I don't think they used the Death Star. So we'll have to figure something else out. What can you tell me about this crystal, though?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There, now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished?
Awesome. So, what do you know about Visas's master?
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
He is no longer a man. How do you know this?
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
Why do I get... Not sure if you know this man, or you're just making shit up. If that is what must be done for victory, then I will do so.
Then you have a chance. Without her death, I do not know if he can be stopped.
Crazy. Do you have any idea why he spared her?
Perhaps he is bound to her, as I am bound to you. If so, there may be a death served by hers. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps
you already
her
said
death
that. How did he destroy her planet anyways?
It is a technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its effects firsthand.
And he used it to kill an entire planet? That seems a bit far-fetched.
Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It will sustain him for a time.
How hasn't he conquered the galaxy if he has that much power?
Because it is not something that can ever truly be controlled, and it leaves nothing to conquer in its wake. And it rules him, not the other way around. It has its own will, its own instincts.
That's pretty creepy.
Power? Do you think so? You would be wrong. There is no strength in the hunger he possesses, and the will behind his power is a primal thing. And it devours him as he devours others. His mere presence kills all around him, slowly feeding him. He is already dead. It is simply a question of how many he kills before he falls.
That seems pretty impossible to me.
Nothing is impossible with the Force. It is an energy that flows through all living things. And like energy, it may be harnessed, channeled, and consumed at times. It may even be a substance that can burn and ignite. Do not think of his power as one would a weapon, or one of your warships of the Republic. It is terrible, but it is still a subtle thing. The sect of assassins that chase you feed on the Force. What he does is simply the pinnacle of what they could achieve in time. And that is why they and their techniques must be wiped out. No one again must experience and learn what her master did.
How do they drain the Force, though? That doesn't make any sense.
As much as one may use the Force to bolster the wills and strengths of others, the reverse is possible, though not often used. Instead of sending one's will through connections in the Force, instead such connections are drawn upon, fed upon, and drained completely.
But all life is touched by the Force.
Then you understand how terrible such a power is, and why it must be ended. It is an empty road to the dark side, and by traveling it, the price is death before one's time. He is a breach in the Force, capable of consuming the lives of those around him. Sometimes the touch is slow, as it is with his crew.
How does he use this power?
It is not something he can direct or focus, much like hunger itself. He is more of a hole in the Force than a living thing. Force sensitives and worlds rich in the Force draw him. The Miraluka world was one such place. That is why where the Jedi gather, Jedi will die. He will feel it, unless they mask their presence. But KotOR called out as a beacon to him, and he could not resist it. And he cares nothing for the Sith, or its teachings, or the Jedi. And when the Jedi are dead, he will feed on the galaxy, the Republic, and eventually consume the Sith as well. There is no future in the empty galaxy he sees, and that is why he must be stopped. The breach must be sealed before his power grows beyond what even we can hope to stop.
That's a lot of shit to take in, and you talk an awful lot. Alright, let's go put this lightsaber crystal in the lightsaber. And then I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up here. That was a lot of shit to learn. But we did learn a little bit about love, so that's kind of nice. So if you guys enjoyed seeing all this crazy shit, and, you know, learning about love, and evil Sith Lords, and all that, make sure you hit that like button down below for us, because, you know, we appreciate the support, we appreciate the new subscribers as well. Hope you guys are having a fantastic time. Always remember to save your game, because if you were to lose that data, it would be a shame. And we're gonna get the frig out of here now. We'll see you guys in the next episode.